Prepare to have your mind sent into a cosmic frenzy as we embark on an astonishing journey through the realm of astronomic entities that defy conventional understanding. Brace yourself for a mind-bending exploration of 10 perplexing new types of celestial phenomena, where the laws of physics buckle under the weight of the extraordinary. So, fasten your seatbelts and prepare for an adventure into the deepest reaches of the cosmos, where mysteries abound and answers lie just beyond our grasp. The universe is a proverbial box of chocolates with no lemon creams. Every discovery furthers both science and imagination, but the most exciting are the outliers. And every initially nonsensical star, planet, or meteor reveals another line of the universal code. Here are 10 perplexing new types of astronomic entities. 1. New type of storm. On a star. NASA's Spitzer and Kepler space telescopes are a potent tag team and have recently observed an unexpected occurrence on a small star. A storm, only 53 light-years away in the constellation Lyra, a Jupiter-sized L-dwarf named Yo 1906 plus 40 sports a weird mole-like growth likened to the Jovian red spot. Unlike its similarly sized brown dwarf brethren, W 1906 plus 40 is a bona fide star capable of squishing atoms together to produce its light. Though just barely that, this tiny stellar object is a relatively chilly 2,000 degrees Celsius, 3,500 degrees Fahrenheit. Vu 1906 plus 40 is so lukewarm that clouds form and swirl in its atmosphere. These clouds are whipped up by the star's inner fury and have created a dark spot near the North Pole, which astronomers mistook as the equivalent of a sunspot. And while it isn't directly visible, researchers inferred its presence by a dip in light that occurs every 9 hours as it whips around. 2. Mysterious new type of globular cluster. Globular clusters are like stellar popcorn balls, spherical aggregates of thousands of stars. Some are nearly as old as the universe and have traveled hither and thither for billions of years before settling on the outskirts of established galaxies. Our Milky Way is decent but has only about 150 clusters to its name. More massive galaxies bling themselves out with many clusters, and the nearest galactic monster is Centaurus A NGC 5128, an elliptical galaxy 12 million light-years away with 2,000 globular hangers-on. 3. New ultra-bright supernova. Ohio State University's awesomely acronymmed observatory, the All-Sky Automated Survey for Supernova, ASSSN, recently spotted the most stupidly bright star death ever observed. In 2015, its twin telescopic arrays, Brutus and Cassius, logged an unremarkable blotch of light. Later observations revealed an odd light spectrum emanating from said blotch, and eventually, the Southern African Large Telescope confirmed an ultra-bright gas cloud with an unidentified 15-kilometer, 10 miles, object at its center. Researchers blame a past supernova, several times stronger than the previous record holder, so violent that it unleashed almost 600 billion suns worth of fury against the universe, an output that would take our lowly star 10 billion years to match. 4. New type of star disturbance is like stellar music. Astronomers are hunting down the oldest stars in the galaxy, and a newly innovated technique allowed them to pin down an ancient group of stars from the Milky Way's earliest days. A study from the University of Birmingham's School of Physics and Astronomy probed into the hearts of 8 elderly stars residing in the Messier 4 M4 globular cluster, a mere 7,200 light-years away, to capture the music within. The stars are much older, fatter, and redder than the Sun, and most surprisingly, are bubbling with sound. These resonant acoustic oscillations perturb the stellar matrix and cause tiny but detectable changes in brightness. 5. New type of star with oxygen atmosphere. Start SDSSJ 124,043.01 plus 671,034.68, DOX for short, is just like any other star, except it requires several huffs to pronounce. And, oh yeah, its outer layer is 99.9% oxygen. This seemingly impossible white dwarf star is unique in the compendium of 4.5 million stellar observations, including among its 32,000 confirmed white dwarf brethren. Equally impressive is its discovery. When sniffing for remarkable stars, researchers examine spectral graphs, which give away a star's elemental composition. Unfortunately, oddness is a human concept, so the task cannot be relegated to machines and requires a living eye. The human eye on this occasion belongs to undergraduate student Gustavo Arique, who leafed through approximately 300,000 spectral charts at a rate of up to a few thousand per day before spotting oxygen-swaddled docks. 6. New type of space mountain. Jupiter's constantly erupting moon Io is the most volcanic thing in the solar system. It orbits only 400,000 kilometers, 260,000 miles, from its bosomy, gassy parent, and the massive gravitational forces shoo up the small moon like a dumbbell. Thanks to countless cycles of gravitational assault, Io is now dotted with sulfurous geysers, infernal lava flows, and hellishly jagged mountains. These 100 or so mountains are unlike any others observed throughout the solar system. They exist in isolation and just straight up from Io's flexible terrain, unlike the grouped and gradually sloping mountains of other worlds. 7. New type of unexpectedly young hot Jupiter. Hot Jupiters are gas giants that somehow found themselves within biking distance of their stars. Some are locked in such tight orbits that the star's encroaching gravity peels away the smaller body layer by layer, and potential planet PTFO 88695 spirals so close that it completes an orbit every 11 hours. PTFO 88695 also holds the distinction as one of the youngest planets ever observed because its star, PTFO 88695, is only 2 million years old. That's paradoxically youthful. Most hot Jupiters orbit stars that are billions of years old or middle-aged in stellar terms. 8. New type of possibly extinct space rock. OS-65, an ancient alien space rock rich in iridium and neon, is unlike anything else in our collection of 50,000 cosmic souvenirs. It may be of a type we'll never see again, since astronomers believe that brutal collisions reduced its parent body to dust. The meteorite fell about 470 million years ago and settled at the bottom of an antediluvian ocean, now the site of a Swedish quarry. Its parent was most likely a sizable space potato 20 to 30 kilometers, 12 to 19 mi, wide, large enough to take a good chunk out of Earth, compared to the relatively measly dinosaur-wiping 10-kilometer wide, 6 miles, Chicxulub asteroid. 9. New type of extrasolar system. When astronomers discovered Planet 2 mass J2000 1268140, it looked like one of the loneliest worlds in existence. A rogue gas giant is 12 to 14 times more massive than Jupiter. The planet is doomed to trawl the cosmic boonies forever in search of a sun to call its own. But the story has a happy ending. Astronomers noticed another object tailing the outcast planet, a red dwarf named TIC 9486-9271. Both bodies are about 100 light-years away from Earth and seem to be moving together. -2 mass J2000 1268140 isn't an orphan after all. 10. New type of rocky planet. Rocky planets like Earth are governed by a mass limit. If one grows too fat, its gravitational corpulence attracts more and more hydrogen gas, and it poofs into a presumably sterile gas giant. At 17 times the mass of Earth and devoid of any gas, planet Kepler-10c gives astronomers the proverbial middle finger. They found the planet floating 560 million light-years away in the constellation Draco using the Kepler Space Observatory in combination with the Canary Islands Ultrasuave Telescopio Nazionale Galileo. Kepler-10c is 30,000 kilometers, 18,000 miles, in diameter and was initially classed as a fun-sized gas giant known as a mini-Neptune, belonging to a family of relatively small planets with dense cores layered with thick gases. As we reluctantly reach the end of this mind-expanding expedition through the perplexing realms of newly discovered astronomic entities, one truth resonates deeply. The universe is an ever-evolving tapestry of enigmas that defy our comprehension. From the elusive dark matter particles that dominate the cosmic landscape to the mind-boggling quark stars that challenge our understanding of matter itself, each discovery unveils a breathtaking complexity that leaves us in awe. If you found our video informative, kindly subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on our videos.